Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to A Late Gamer. I am your host, A Late Gamer, and today on Collector's Corner, we have for you part 1 of The Last of Us Remastered Edition for Steam, and it's the Firefly Edition. I'm super hyped about this. On top of that, we have a small sneak peek for the Wolf Edition, which will be in the following video for this series, so get excited for that. But we are going to focus on the Firefly Edition for The Last of Us Part 1. I ended up deciding to get a copy of this off of Sony's website in March of 2023, if you can believe it. And I am just now getting to the point where I'm going through my backlog and trying to upload all the content that I have not had a chance to upload just yet. So this is how it came from Sony's website. I ended up purchasing this copy of the game because I really wanted to read the comics that came with this edition of the game. And true to form, this actually came a little damaged, but I'm not too butthurt about it because, you know, it gives it some character. It kind of makes it look like it was in The Last of Us itself, and it just got some scuffed by some zombies. So that's how I'm looking at it. But the other cool thing is that I'm also working on building up my PC library on my Steam account. And so in order to actually get the copy of this game that I wanted, I just decided to go ahead, instead of paying scalpers for the PS5 version, to just go ahead and buy this Steam variant. It's literally identical, except I just ended up getting a copy of the game on Steam. And then in another video, which you will see later, I just ended up having one of my siblings get the PS5 disc copy as a gift. So that's some fun logic in my head. And after seeing how much some scalpers wanted for The Last of Us Part 1 Firefly Edition for PS5, I was like, yeah, I'd rather just pay Sony $100 and be done with it, and get a couple just copies of the game, because who hasn't spent multiple copies on one type of game that they absolutely love? So I digress. But yeah, here is a side-by-side comparison. They're almost identical, except The Last of Us Part 2 comes with some different goodies than The Last of Us Part 1. This one specifically comes with a digital code for Steam in which you get a digital copy of the game, which includes a bunch of digital content not originally in the original copy of the game. Obviously, you're also getting all the graphical enhancements. You get a Steelbook, which was another reason I wanted to get this copy of the game. And which is funny because Steam, there are no discs. So you're literally getting the Steelbook for your shelf. But it will hold a PS5 disc or an Xbox disc, no problem. So that was the other reason for getting this. And when you open it up, here is the Steelbook right off the bat, and it's just freaking gorgeous. No spoilers, but I have not actually played this game all the way through yet. I am probably 10 or 15 minutes into the very beginning of the game. Cool fun fact, I started playing this on the PS3 long before the PS4 upgraded version was even a pipe dream, and then just never got past that initial playthrough, and was focusing on other things. So my goal for 2025 is to play The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. The cool thing is I have the upgraded versions of both games, so I will be getting to play the enhanced versions on PS5, and I'm very looking forward to it. The other reason for getting this was the comics. This comes with 4 comics that are based on the events of the game, and the art is so cool. But unfortunately, due to scalpers, it makes them near impossible to get your hands on. So again, if you can get a Steam copy of this, highly recommend it. If I remember correctly, they don't sell as highly as the PS5 variants. So if you're cool with getting a Steam copy of the game, I say get this because it is well worth it, especially if you're paying close to MSRP. And with the second season coming out relatively soon, you might want to do it sooner rather than later, because when series comes out, scalpers are like, yep, we're going to jack the prices through the roof. And it's unfortunate for everyone. But I get it, because if people see an opportunity to make money, they're going to try and make money. So it's a double-edged sword or a catch-22. But here are all the comics, and we're actually going to open one of them up so you can take a look at the art style. If I think that some people might benefit from a video version of going through all the comics. Might make a video version of me going through all the comics at some point. Here is the back of these as well. Here is the comic. This is the first one in the series. It's a set of 4 and obviously is set in The Last of Us Part 1 and pretty much the events throughout Part 1. So yeah, super excited about this and adding this to my collection. Let me know in the comments below if you're still trying to get your hands on this or if you have a copy. And also, if you are new here, consider subscribing. As of the recording of this video, we are on our way to 185 subscribers, which is just wild. Thank you to all the new subscribers who have subscribed to the channel. I could not be here without you all, and I'm very grateful for your all support. Consider liking the video and comment in the comments below if you have any questions or interesting hot takes. Try and keep it spoiler free in case anybody has not played any of these games. I do know how both games end. Honestly, it was kind of hard not to know what happened in part 2 when it initially dropped because of how much coverage it was getting. I'm very excited for season 2 of the show because I'm very interested to see how they do everything, if they make any changes or if they keep it the same. But overall, I'm really excited to see the show has gotten a lot of people interested in the property and actually playing the game. So, but for now, I'm your host, Elite Gamer. I'm gonna go kill some zombies. I will catch you on the next one. Pew pew, finger guns for emphasis. Peace.